I don't have game audio on right now. I don't know if you guys care. I suppose I could put it on. Let's find a good level. What is a good level? That should be fine. Turn that down. Okay. Another warrior. Remember when I said it's bad against slow decks, and then we got the worst matchup possible? 2 games in a row. I remember. I was just kind of farming with Hunter. When I played ladder yesterday, I went like 10-1 or something. I haven't played much ladder yet, though. That's the thing, right? With high rank legend, the metagame goes through swings every day, and they're very big swings. This deck could lose like every game today, hypothetically, and then tomorrow it would go like 20-0. It's really volatile at high ranks. Whereas at low ranks, it's just more about playing well. It's just like, if you understand your deck and your matchup's better than your opponent, you're probably going to win. In high rank, it's about guessing correctly on any given day. Not really guessing, I mean, you can play and pick a deck that's good for the particular metagame, but that's about all you can hope for. No reason to attack. I just take 1 extra damage that way. In this mulligan, I ended up keeping the Sylvanas and the True Silver. I just want the expensive cards in my deck. Those seem to be how you win these matchups. Of course, that comes at the cost of my early game curve. It wasn't that bad this game. I mean, I had Chow into Harvest Golem. We'll see how it works out. I guess against Warrior, it's probably correct to keep Cairn, Sylvanas, Lay on Hands. I regret not keeping Lay on Hands last game. I might have lost because of that. I think I would have lost like either way, but yeah, it likely would have been better to Lay on Hands. So if I defend her here, I get to keep one of my guys around, which I guess is worth it. It develops a creature as well. I want to play Undertaker later when I can protect it. I'm going to trade out the Zombie Chow now instead of the Golem, because he gets no value out of it right now, whereas later he might. Got big plans for this Undertaker. I mean, this deck has so many Death Rattle minions that drawing this guy in the mid game is still pretty good, almost always. I hate playing Sludge Belcher into that. It's one of the only cards that can deal with the front half of a Belcher easily. These other things aren't much better against that, though. Oh, man. Honestly, I think I'd rather have him kill an Undertaker. At least this way I get a hero power, develop another minion that lives. Seems better. I mean, I'd like to make an insane Undertaker, but it's just not in the cards this game, I don't think. Lotheb, okay. Tyrion's a good draw. I have to decide how I'm dealing with this. I'm not going to play Sylvanas because it'll just trade for no value. Sludge Belcher is kind of interesting. I could Sludge Belcher and Suicide that in, or I could just kill his guy now with my weapon, which is probably the best line of play. It's going to increase the efficacy of my Sludge Belcher when it does come down, because you won't have a 5-power animal in play. If he plays Sylvanas, I'll probably play Sylvanas. Although, maybe not. No, there's no way he'd play Sylvanas. I have a weapon to play. Let's see if he's got another weapon. I'm basically trading a 4-drop for the card that I got off of. The card that I got off of Mad Scientist, so it's really good value. I'll just do this. I could have attacked this turn. Like the advantage to killing Cruel Taskmaster is he won't have a way to deal with the slime left over. But there aren't a lot of things that just deal 5 damage immediately, so I think it's better to just hold off on that. Maybe kill something a little bit more relevant. Ah, shit. No, what? I mean, it's okay. He used the shield slam on it at least. Could have been worse. It's a little bit awkward though, because now I kind of want to attack him in the face. Because I want to make sure I don't have a weapon when I play Tyrion. If he gets Black Knighted, I want to make sure I get all the charges worth of value. Let's go ahead and just low Theb hero power, trade off the hero power. I think that's a fine play. I have a 1/1, so I can play with equality. If he plays a big creature, I'd probably just play Sylvanas though, not the equality. This deck really wants to be more aggressive. What I ended up doing was cutting equality, I think, in the 2 lead hoarders when I added the blessings. For those of you guys wanting to try this deck, I recommend giving that a shot. See if you like it.
I have no time for games.
Classic Ragnaros RNG. Least favorite card in Hearthstone.
I have no time for games. Let none survive.
If I run into this, my death rattle goes off, then his death rattle goes off.
Let none survive.
Move quickly.
If I run into this, I steal something. I'm exhausted today, by the way. If I make some questionable plays, I am sorry.
That's not a valid target.
Can't target my guy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm playing a little sloppy. Okay. I didn't want to play Tyrion because it would give him 2 good things to steal. Missed the point of damage. I think this was the correct play, ultimately. The only thing questionable was playing Peacekeeper, but I wanted to decrease the odds even further that he takes Ragnaros. I could have gone completely all in and just traded the Sylvanas. If he stole Rag, what would I have done? I don't know. I don't know if I made the right play. I'm gonna deal with this with my face. Because I'm about to play Tyrion anyway. I want to make sure I use that weapon charge this turn. Might as well save my creatures by doing so. That's pretty unfortunate. I was really hoping to steal his Sylvanas with my Sylvanas. And then I was hoping to shoot him in the face with Ragnaros, neither of which happened. Hope Tyrion lives. Yeah. Oh, cool. It works that way. Very interesting. That's gonna give him a beatdown then. That's good. Got 0 mana. Lots of tough choices. Dream, I guess. I accept. I need to draw Karen or Lay on Hands. It's the only way I could win this game. I'm gonna save the Peacekeeper in this case. Actually, no, never mind, I lied. This is just too much damage. I need to be very aggressive. Most things he plays I could kill by attacking with my weapon anyway. Not playing Peacekeeper here would make me run out of damage very quickly, I think. I'm gonna kill that. It's gonna deal with all my hero power tokens if I don't. I could hold off on Chow. Is Chow gonna deal at least 5 damage? Probably not. It's gonna take 3 hits to do that. It's gonna deal 2 hits, I think, at least. It'll attack him once and then it'll die to like a weapon swing. So that would net him 1 life. Just the potential from Chow, I think. It has the potential to do more than that. If he just draws creatures rather than removal 2, then the game might be over before it dies because I play the Chow and I get that extra 2 damage. So I think it's right to play this. I almost never hold on to it. When your opponent's low and you're in the mid game, I just almost, like with any deck, honestly, I almost always play him. He only has 2 cards, right? Like if he's gonna use a resource to kill that, yeah, he gains a bit of life, but it still took a card or part of a card out of him. That's really valuable. I mean, if he had 10 cards, then yeah, his life would be more relevant than his cards, but he just has so few right now. I think this is right. I'm gonna make this attack. I could attack with Peacekeeper instead. No. I'm just gonna Consecration. I kind of want to just taunt tokens, but I also want to get all the damage that I can here. I get 1 more point of damage by putting it here. I'm going to do that. If he had a weapon, I think he would have played it last turn, so... Taunting up a better creature this way, but... The 1 extra point of damage I get from buffing Peacekeeper I think is worth it. Even if he attacks it, that's 2 extra points of damage. Because it's hitting him in the face again that way. He's already played Brawl, so I'm not too worried about just extending all my creatures onto the board. Alright, beat Control. Sweet. On to the next one.